From racist fans to fans literally trying to kill Speed. These are 10 times IShowSpeed fans went way too far. Kicking things off is when Speed was visiting Estonia, which is one of the smallest countries on Earth. Their crowds for Speed were still absolutely crazy.
Let's go!
But while a hype crowd like that was great at first, everything changed when Speed decided to go jet skiing. While Speed was out on the water, his giant crowd of fans followed him onto a bridge just to watch him, and with so many people standing in one place at the same time, the bridge started breaking down. Speed immediately rushed over to see what he could do to help. Luckily, everyone ended up being okay, because not only could a fall like that break people's bones, some of his fans could have actually drowned. At number 9, Speed's love for Ronaldo and basing his entire life around him also made him absolutely hate Ronaldo's rival Lionel Messi.
No.
All of Speed's fans knew this, so some of them not only trolled Speed with Messi billboards.
Hey, stop! What the hell is this?
Fans took everything way too far by creating some of the weirdest things I've ever seen. AI clips of Speed pregnant, and if you thought that was bad, fans in China showed up with huge posters of it, which made Speed even more furious.
Why the fuck am I pregnant by Messi, bro? Who made this shit?
But next up is when a fan got so hyped to see Speed, so he literally hurt his own kid.
Yo, chill out. You with my kid. Straight back. Hey, how does he do it? 1, 2, 3. Double dad. Thank you, Speed. Appreciate you. Look at me. Put him on the tag. Oh, he's coming. Hey, Jordan. Jordan, this is Jordan. Yo, chill out. It's okay, baby. Chill out. Chill out.
Thankfully, Speed was able to calm that man down, and you could see why fans kept saying W Speed, because that dad could have seriously injured his son throwing him around like a stuffed animal. What happened next at number 7 shocked everyone. Speed was just walking through the streets of Brazil taking pics with fans like he normally does, but as he started going down a suspicious looking alleyway, all hell broke loose. It sounded like gunshots went off as cartel members surrounded Speed with weapons, all trying to rob him. Speed instantly got on the ground and was literally begging to let him go. The situation kept getting scarier and more dangerous by the second until...
W prank, chat. W prank.
Don't ever do that, bro. Oh God, I'm never doing shit with you again, bro.
I have to give you the full favela experience.
Oh my God, I thought I died. I fucking died.
That's definitely taking things way too far. But what's also definitely taking things too far is when fans are crashing into his car just trying to meet him.
Whoa, yo, today, what the f?
Dude ended up being alright, but that was only one of 4 different accidents. The second had Speed pissed.
What the? Did he just, she just rear bumped us. Yo, you bumping our fucking car. What the fuck?
Hitting Speed's car from the back, just trying to get a pic with him. Embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as this next crash that had a fan literally doing somersaults.
So, that flip this bike. Oh, shit. Oh!
Minor crash, everyone okay?
Eyes on the road. I'm saying thank you, Speed. While visiting Poland, a fan approached Speed, asking to show him his special trick.
Speed, can I show you a trick?
Yeah.
Hey, give me your hand like that.
What the hell was that? Oh!
Doing something that nasty had Speed absolutely disgusted. And so angry, he started chasing the fan down.
Hey, come back! Now look, that's the most weirdest that somebody ever did to me. I don't know if that's a Polish greeting. You got 2 options. Say sorry, and I just wash my hands.
Or do a kiss?
Hey, see, look, bro. Say sorry, or there would be problems. You came up to me and fucking licked me. Just say sorry, bro. Say sorry, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you, bro. See, look.
Speed, you're too nice, bro.
No, hell no. Cover his damn mouth.
That dude is a full weirdo. Not all of Speed's fans are trying to show love. Some go way too far with hate.
The f you just say?
Racism like this happens way too often towards Speed, from online fans making him end stream with racist donations.
Speed as a cotton super chatted $5.57.
No way you just donated that.
Speed, I love your content. It really helps me with struggles in my life. Get me some cotton.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
To American fans, just being straight up hateful towards him.
What? The f you just say? What the hell? What's wrong with you?
It is face.
Show his face.
But even all that is nothing compared to the racism Speed's faced overseas. From hundreds of Serbian fans screaming monkey noises and slurs at him,
What?
to fans all over Europe giving him bananas and racist candies.
We know you like it. We know you like it.
But by far the worst was when he visited China.
We are here in China!
Fans were blasting slurs,
Speak Chinese. You're a
handing him literal cotton,
This is for you.
What is this?
This is content.
Why did you give me cotton?
and one fan took things to a whole new level.
I'm racist!
You said what?
I'm racist! I'm a killer! I'm so sorry about that, but
What? Wait, I don't think you understand what you're saying. Do you speak English?
Yes, I am racist!
What? What the f? Bro, hell no! What the f is he saying?
Nobody deserves that type of hate. Speed was just chilling at an intersection saying hi to a news helicopter filming overhead.
Hi, news!
A seemingly innocent fan pulled up just looking for a selfie, until things turned criminal.
Go! 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 It's f***ing green! Go! It's green! Oh, what the? He just ran over. This dumbass. Oh.
Not only did he commit a hit and run in front of 100,000 live Speed viewers, the news helicopter above captured the entire thing in 4K. And since ABC News tracked the driver as he fled the scene while zooming in clearly on his license plate, that fan's easily going to be arrested, which could earn him up to a year in jail plus a $1,000 fine. A fan kept challenging Speed to a race, which he probably wouldn't have done if he'd seen how fast Speed actually was. But Speed eventually got sick of the dude hounding him and agreed to race under one condition.
What about shave your head? I'd do it if you.
One of them?
No, the whole thing. Shave all your dreads. Shave all your dreads. We go hair for hair. If I lose, I'll shave all my hair.
And once that deal was set, they lined up. 3, 2, 1.
Ow. Cut your.
Even though the fan tried making excuses, he eventually accepted his loss
Oh my God, Speed! He made me lose my job and my girl at the same time.
and saving the worst for last. While Speed was in Norway having his fun turning himself into a Viking,
Oh yeah, chap. W real. I'm a Viking for real, chap.
a ridiculously large crowd started gathering outside.
Look, chap. Look how much people it is over there. Unbelievable. Bro, there's literally probably 1,000 people. I'm not even trolling. Get back! Get back! Get back!
Hey, stop!
Stop and calm down! Stop and calm down! Stop! Chill! Calm down! Chill!
These fans started blocking streets, damaging property, and barricading Speed and his entire crew inside the building.
How can we leave then, bro? I might just call the police, bro. I'm care. We gotta just call the police, bro.
With Speed still trapped inside, he tried to make the best of it by doing his iconic suey through the window.
I gotta at least do one suey in Norway. Y'all ready for this? Oh, that was so...
And as soon as he did,
I think I just broke my ankle. Oh, this is the worst fucking day ever, bruh.
Speed desperately needed to get to a hospital. With police still not there and thousands of rabid fans outside, his bodyguard picked him up and tried to make it through the crowd.
Give me back! Give me back! Give me back! Give me back! Stop! Come on! Ow! Get my hair!
Fans were grabbing his hair, hitting him in the face, and one fan even jumped on top of him. So after somehow getting back to his car,
I don't think I'll ever come here again, bro. I'm not even trolling. I love all my Norway fans, but bro, I don't think I've ever been to a country where they don't listen at all. Like, bro, I've been to every country and it's been lit, turned, crowds. But that was just pure, it was unhuman, bro. Somebody pulled my hair and some random dude did a fucking WWE move and jumped on me. Nah, bro, Norway, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think I'll ever be back here again.
I don't even blame Speed. Those fans took it way too far, man.